Hey everybody, Lindsay from Lucky Bird Photo here. I specialize in wedding photography and helping my couples have a stress-free day. And today is my Tip Tuesday. So I'm here to give you guys some tips and advice and different things that you can follow when it comes to your wedding day. So I hope you stick around. Today's going to be a cool one because I'm actually going to talk to you guys about some things that I personally would have done differently on my wedding day. Don't get me wrong, my wedding day was awesome. I loved it. It was super fun. It was 8 years ago, so things have changed a little bit too, like since we got married in the wedding industry, which is really weird. Like I always tell people, we got married in October and it was off season at our venue, so we actually got a discount, and like that would never happen now. So a little bit crazy. And I'm in Northwest Ohio too, so I should say that too, that early October isn't that bad weather-wise for everything. And it's super popular right now for people to get married in like September, October. So yeah, so it's pretty funny that we actually got a discount 8 years ago for our wedding. But I want to talk to you guys about some things that but we would have changed. I think I would have done it a little bit differently if we were getting married like now, basically. So the first one is we didn't do a first look. They were around. They weren't that big of a deal, and I definitely recommend them to my couples now. And I wish that we had done one, because not only are they good for like your nerves, you can get photos done beforehand. I wish we had more photos of the two of us, so that's definitely something that I would have done as a first look. And I would have done a first look, and then our ceremony was actually at a church, so we had like specific times that we had to choose from, and I wish that we had done something either not at a church or maybe outdoors, but it was like 50 degrees that day, so it wasn't bad out. I'm sure we would have brought like blankets, and our ceremony was really short too, so I don't think it would have been the end of the world for people. But I almost wish that we had done like a later ceremony and then done a first look, so that we could have gotten like those family groupings done, portraits of the two of us, like our wedding party. I wish that we could have gotten those done beforehand. And the main reason for that is so that we could have enjoyed cocktail hour with our guests, because I know that that's a big thing that we both felt, and a lot of things that like my couples feel is, if you are greeting people table to table at the reception, it's really stressful because you're like, oh, we haven't talked to that table yet. We haven't talked to that table yet. So I wish that we had done the first look, gotten all the stuff done beforehand, like those family groupings, like I said, wedding party portraits of us. And I wish we had gone to cocktail hour, because I think we would have been able to talk to everybody, and we would have felt really present at our wedding, because the biggest thing that we talk about is like, we don't feel like we really got to eat, we don't feel like we really got to drink, or like, you know, like enjoy our cake, like those different things. And I think if we weren't so stressed about going around table to table, we would have been able to do those things. So that's a huge thing that I recommend for people now, is like, get the major things out of the way so that you get to enjoy your reception, because you should be able to enjoy your reception. I wish that we had snuck away for sunset. I wish that we had gotten some photos in like some different lighting. I always recommend that to my couples now. I ask them if they want to do like sunset photos or nighttime photos, and I wish that we had done the same. It's just a different look to your photos. I think it's super romantic, and I love sunset and sunrise photos. Like, I love the sky, so it's kind of weird that I didn't like recommend that for me. For everything 8 years ago, it's weird that I didn't like say something. I don't know, so I guess I would change that. What else can I tell you guys? I wore comfortable shoes. I had a pair of shoes that I wore and then I changed, and that was something that I was really happy with, and so are my feet. So even if you want like a pair of amazing shoes, wear them for like the beginning part and then just change, because literally nobody's gonna notice. So that was a huge win for me. I had a comfortable dress, and it was tailored well. It fit me very well. So those are big things that I recommend to people, and things that I would say I hear a lot of people talk about that they didn't do correctly. Maybe they got it tailored really quick and they just kind of found somebody, or they just weren't happy with their tailor and they didn't say anything and they didn't go back. So that's something that I would say was a good thing for us. And we had a small wedding party. We had 4 people on each side. which was fine. I love it when people have smaller wedding parties because it was easy to talk to everybody. It was easy like to manage them. The whole day was just really easy because we didn't have like, 20 people on each side where we were trying to like wrangle them up and get this huge bus, and we couldn't talk to each other. So we kept it really small. I'm really happy that we did, and we had a good mix of like friends, family. Like it was really nice. It was a good group for everything. So I recommend paring down if you can. That was something that was a huge win for us for everything. And I'm trying to think what else I would recommend to you guys. I think the late night snack is amazing, especially if you have a little bit of a gap and you guys are drinkers. That's something that I keep seeing more and more, and that wasn't really that big of a deal when I got married. But my husband is a chef, for those of you guys who don't know, and food is obviously a big part of his life, and the actual like tasting menu and the cake, those were like a big deal for him. He actually designed our cake. He came up with a sketch, gave it to our cake artist. She totally nailed it. I mean, it looked amazing, and I'm sure we would have loved a late night snack, whether that was just pizza or I've seen people do McDonald's, food truck, all those cool things. I wish that we had done more food basically for everybody. So I hope that these tips help you guys. If you've already been married, give me some of the things that you guys would change when it came to your wedding. If you're not married and you have any questions for me, shoot me a DM and I'd be happy to answer. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.